So I'm Deb Green, Director of Scholarships. James is Director of Financial Aid. We're going to tag team a little bit on this. So deadline extensions on priority dates. We did not change our deadline. It's still February 15. So that has not changed. We did, so that's our grid scholarship. So if they got admitted by February 15, they received a 4-year scholarship from us, a grid, depending on their GPA and ACT or SAT scores. We did not extend that. Students, what we did extend was their acceptance requirements. So their acceptance form indicated that they had to return it by May 1st. We actually extended that to give them some more time. So they have until July 1st to do those. We have our recruiters that have been reaching out to these students to let them know that that's the case, but they will have until July 1st. Students that were planning to go on missions or whatever the case may be, and they were admitted on time, of course, their scholarships are still intact and they're still getting their offer. So I did want to mention that. And then we have an electronic scholarship system we refer to as BOSS, Bengal Online Scholarship System. Those are our donor funds, a lot of endowed and annual scholarships that are in there. And we extended a lot of those deadlines for the freshmen to June 1st. So students should go in and complete their simple little general application. There's a lot of auto match opportunities. They don't require an essay or any additional information, but we did extend a lot of those to June 1st to help these students out that might be changing their minds. So that is the case on our deadlines. We can go to the next slide and James will take it from there.
The process for submitting a special circumstance consideration through our offices, first, like every other school.
We lost you.
Well, maybe I'll take it from here.
Yeah, Debbie, go ahead and take it.
Okay. Process for our students to submit a special circumstance appeal. They need to complete the FAFSA and submit any verification documents. The FAFSA must be verified and an aid offer made before special circumstances can be considered. The form is available each year after June 1st. They need to complete the form with documentation of circumstances and submit that to the financial aid office. And they can always schedule an appointment with the financial aid counselor, in person or telephone appointment. We're also not in the office as well, but we are answering students' emails frequently. The last slide we have has our email address. We're answering our phones. So if they have questions, they can definitely catch up with us that way as well. James, are you back yet? Okay, we'll keep going. Don't know what happened to James. Opportunity funds, once we receive these from Joy, we get them loaded in the student system as soon as possible. We're expecting our first round to be in there by June 1st, if not earlier. We basically take that list, do verification, make sure we have the right students, make sure that they have their FAFSA completed, verification is in, they met the GPA and credit requirements. If they're renewal students, if they're new students, we're just checking to make sure that they're good to go on their high school GPA, and we get them loaded. Students that haven't completed their FAFSA, we move them to a need to monitor list and watch for those to be completed, and then move them into award status once that's completed. So we're pretty quick. Once we get those from Joy, we move on them as quickly as we can. So what else do students need to know, families need to know? So for scholarships, returning acceptance forms, if they received any in the mail, they need to return those as soon as possible. Checking BOSS, our Bengal Online Scholarship System, that's integral. It does a lot of the work for them. It recommends scholarships to them. And like I said, we have a lot of those deadlines that have been extended to June 1st. They need to watch their ISU email. That's how we communicate with them. So even since we're not in the office, some things that we're sending out, everything is being done through email. So they need to be watching their ISU email for offers that they may have received through our online scholarships system, as well as any other communication. And we always tell them check outside scholarships because there's a lot of those as well. We're getting checks processed now, and so we continue to receive those. So, and they can contact us at any point in time. Our last slide has our phone number and our email, and we're answering those very regularly. So they can contact me directly if they need to, but our scholar@isu.edu is a great way to contact us, and our phone number.
Do you have a comment on the CARES Act funding for current or future students?
Yes, much like U of I, we focused our funding on the students who were actually impacted. We dispersed our funds last Wednesday to our spring semester students. There will be some smaller disbursements going out to help assist with some of the summer students whose courses have been forced online. And then students who received CARES in the spring who are returning in the fall will be reviewed on or about September 15th to see if they're eligible for an additional disbursement.